Once you look like a ghost, you know you're done. Like this. Ah! Scared me. Hey my little lattes, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, as you guys can tell, we are doing something a little bit different. Today I am going to be showing you guys how I have been doing my makeup lately. I am also going to be including some TikToks in today's video.
No! God, please, no! No!
I am showing you guys the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, how that works and everything. I'm talking about some beauty hacks that I saw on TikTok as well, and including those into today's video. I do show you guys in detail how I do my eyebrows, how I do my lips, what eyelashes I'm using, and pretty much everything else as well. If you guys want to see how I create this look, which I pretty much wear in every single one of my videos, I know a lot of you guys have asked, then just keep on watching. I feel like this makeup look is also very easy to recreate for beginners. So
why you always lying?
So just stay tuned, you guys. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna just go ahead and put my hair up just so it's out of my way. I got these little clips at Target. There was like 10 or something like that in the pack. So I'm starting with the bare face. The only thing I have on right now is a tiny bit of concealer right here because it was really red right there. I'm gonna start with my eyebrows, and some of these things I will definitely speed up for you guys, but some of them I do want to kind of just leave and let you guys really see how I'm doing it, because some of you guys have asked like how I do certain things, like especially my eyebrows. So we are starting with my eyebrows today. So I'm gonna be using the Ultra Precise Brow Pencil by e.l.f. It's a tiny little pencil like this. The tip, that's how it looks. And I do have like that whole mirror back there, but for the purpose of this video and lighting and all of that, I'm facing away from the mirror, so I'm using a little mirror here.
Bruh.
I got this one at Dollar Tree. So I'll zoom you guys in on the eyebrows, but this is how I do it. I draw a line, then I draw a line up here. And if you notice, I'm kind of like, I hope I wasn't covering the whole thing. If you notice, I'm kind of like sketching it out, sort of like this. So once the shape is actually formed, I then just fill it in like this. So I just kind of do little strokes inside where I feel like I need them. If you have like a lot of hair there already, don't do too much because it'll just darken it really bad. And you really want them to look kind of feathered, natural. And then when you get to the front here, kind of go upward a little bit like this. Then I just brush it out with the other side. It does have like a little spoolie, so it's kind of easy. And then this would be like a makeup look I feel like that you guys can do as beginners. All right, and then I actually conceal my eyebrows just to give them like a really defined look. So I'm gonna be using a little bit of two of them. So I'm gonna be using this e.l.f. concealer. It's the hydrating camo concealer. I feel like my whole face has been dry lately, more like from here down and then also underneath my eyebrows. So this is kind of cool because it's already hydrating, but I feel like the shade's a little bit off, so I just dab a little bit on the back of my hand. If you are wondering what shade this is, medium sand. And then I'm gonna mix in Born This Way, the multi-use sculpting concealer by Too Faced. This is in the shade Light Beige. So I literally just dab them both on the back of my hand. Let me show you guys what I mean. Kind of like that. And then I'm just taking a flat brush. The flat brush that I'm using is a crown brush. This is the SS033 Mini Smudger. Mix both of the shades on my hand here. And then just wipe off the excess. I think I saw on TikTok, but a lot of people reference the e.l.f. concealer to the Tarte Shape Tape. So if I find the TikTok, I'll include it.
e.l.f. concealer versus Tarte concealer. I wanted to do a comparison between the two because I've heard so much about how the e.l.f. is a dupe for the Tarte, and I honestly think they have just about the same coverage.
And then what I do is I literally just kind of draw a line underneath my eyebrows. I just try to go all the way across. And then I kind of blend that outward a little bit. If you feel like there's a lot of concealer, you can tap off some of the excess because sometimes like it's really hard to blend, especially with a little tiny brush like this. I take the rest of the concealer and I dab it on my eye like that. Then I take a concealer brush. This is by Bibella, I don't even know how you say it, but I'll put the name here. And this is the RG213 brush. And this is just my concealer brush to blend out the eye area. I feel like you can use a, you can definitely use like a sponge too, but I feel like this really gets in there. I will be attaching the products down below if I find them. And now I'm going to take some powder, which I use. This is the Fit Me Loose Powder. And this one's in the shade 20. So I'm gonna be taking some of that powder on a beauty sponge. This is the Makeup Shack sponge. And just dabbing that on my eye just to set that. So that's what I have going on so far. I'm gonna go ahead and catch up on this side and then I'll be right back.
The next day.
Okay guys, so I have caught up to there. So basically what I do next is my eyeshadow. And I use the Morphe M513 brush to pretty much do like the same look all the time, which is what I'm gonna be showing you guys. I use the Jaclyn Hill palette like all the time, and I don't even know the shade name, but this is the one I use. I feel like this look is just super easy and simple, but yet it looks like you have done a lot. I just like to put this one as my first color, which will be like my transition shade, but I only use like one other color after this. So then the next color I use is that one, and as you guys can tell, I really do use it a lot. And I literally just go in with the same brush, but that's what I have found is like the fastest for me. And then I just kind of like dab it on like this and just kind of bring it to the front here. But this is like a super natural look, and it just complements like any outfit that you're wearing. I feel like it also is very flattering on your eyes. By the way, did you guys ever see the TikTok where you can like clean your palettes with like a flat, like a, let's say like a powder container, and then you put like a wipey and then you go ahead and wipe it off? I did that like last week and it's still kind of clean. So I'm gonna teach you guys how to clean your palettes. You take a napkin and then any powder like this, you wrap it and make it flat. Then you spray it with brush cleaner. You're just gonna clean like this. And that's it, it's all clean. Then what I do for eyeliner is I take a black shade. I just take the one from the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I use the MAC 263 brush. I found that this is like the thinnest brush. Look at that, you guys. It's really, really thin. And what I do is I just press against my waterline, or like where I would put my eyeliner, and all I do is like a line with this black eyeshadow. That's how I've been doing my eyeliner for months now. Pretty much like in every video that you guys see, unless I have like a wing liner, which I think I did a few videos ago. But other than that, I always just do this. So really that's like all I do to my eyes. And then I just lightly curl my eyelashes because they are very straight. So just to kind of keep them up a little bit so they can kind of blend in with the eyelashes. I just add a tad bit of mascara like this. And if you're wondering what mascara I'm using, this is the Maybelline Falsies Flared. I always use waterproof though. Alright you guys, so for lashes, I just reuse my lashes all the time. Let me show you guys the ones that I have. Let me try to get like a close-up of them. These are Wispies by Ardell, and I just use these all the time. And I'll reuse them up to, I don't know, 10 times even. So I actually have a pair right here, and I just always rip off the glue because they do always have like a little bit of leftover glue. So I just rip that off. I spray them with alcohol. So I always keep like a little thing with alcohol right here. And that'll just be to like disinfect the eyelashes, but you can use your lashes up to 20-30 times if you know how to take care of them. One thing I never do is put mascara on them. So I'll put the mascara on my eye first, just like I did now, and then I'll put the eyelashes over that. So once they dry, I just add my glue. And this is the one that I use. It's the Duo Quick Set Strip Lash Adhesive, but it's like the one that, the tip looks like this. I don't know if you guys can see that. Lately, I feel like there's been so many TikTok videos on different like beauty products and stuff. If you guys want to see me try a bunch of like beauty items that I've seen on TikTok, then let me know down below. One thing I do have though already is this e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. So While my eyelashes get a little bit tacky, I will just be doing my primer. And I've been using this for a while. This is what it looks like. So it kind of feels like a little paste, almost like Nivea. If you know how Nivea feels like in the little tub, that's how this kind of feels. But this is actually supposed to like smooth out your pores so good, and honestly it does. That's why I've been using it so much. So I literally just put some on like where I have my pores pretty much the most. And this is pretty hydrating because it does have squalene, I don't even know how you say it, but that's supposed to be really moisturizing because it is really hydrating, and kind of add a little bit down here, just like that. So I'm gonna be putting my eyelashes on now, and I just grab them like by the little middle part here and lay it first in the middle of my eye like so, and then I do the end here, and then I do the inner corner. So then that's how they will look. So that's how both of the lashes look, like so. So now moving on to my foundation. I usually use this, the Maybelline 24-hour foundation. That's basically what it is. And I love using it with like a beauty sponge. I really do like these Makeup Shack ones, you guys. I always start with my cheeks, work my way around. I feel like this shade's a little tiny bit too light for me, but with the like contouring powder and everything else that I'm gonna be adding, it usually looks fine. Once you look like a ghost, you know you're done. Like this. But I'm still actually going to highlight. So I'm going to be using both of my concealers again, a little bit under my eyes. I feel like I need it the most. Chin and forehead. On my nose, I like to use the lighter one, and just add a little bit under the eyes as well. And I just blend it out with the same sponge, like so. And then to set, I'm just using the same powder. I feel like you don't necessarily have to set where you have like where you're gonna do your contour.
Okay.
Because you're gonna be using powder there as well, so it'll basically set it for you. So for my like contour, I've been using this for years. I just love the shades, you guys, and I'm not even done with it yet, but that's how it looks. This is just the contour kit, like the powder contour kit by Anastasia Beverly Hills. And then I got this brush. It's an e.l.f. brush, and it's kind of like it's like a what is it called, airbrush blender, but I'm using this for contour. It's kind of like, it's kind of angled, and I really love this brush. It was only like 50 cents actually. I'll include the TikTok of where I found this foundation at Walmart for 75 cents. We also have Wet n Wild, and then a bunch of brushes for like $1.50, $1. Everything is super cheap though, you guys. Check it out. So I just pick up all the shades. I used to only use this one, as you guys can tell, then this one, then I always just now mix all of them. But I just start like from my ears back here and just kind of go downward like this. But I love the shade. I feel like it's like a perfect color for my skin tone. This is the light to medium one too, by the way. I also make sure to do my forehead. Make sure to blend it out. And then just kind of bring it down to like my neck a little bit like this. And then whatever's on here, I just pinch the brush and I just do like my nose. I don't really crazy contour or anything like that. This is all I do as far as the contour to my nose, just a little bit. So just like that. And then while I'm using all these like contour shades, I take a little precision brush, and this is called Precision Blender E62 by Miss Adoro, or Adoro, I don't know how you say that. But it's kind of just rounded like that. You can use like a flat brush for this part too. And I kind of mix all those shades again. And I just go underneath here, under my eye, like for the lower lash line sort of. I told you guys this is really simple and easy to do, but yet it looks like you are pretty done up. For my blush, I'm going to be using the Milani. I've been using this for a long time. I had actually run out of one, so I just rebought this probably like 3 months ago maybe now. Still not done with it. This is the shade Luminoso, and I love this shade. I just use this Luxie 514 brush. I think this one came like in an Ipsy bag or something. Really, I feel like with blush, really any brush will do. Some people even use like their contour brush for that too. And I feel like the crazy blinding highlight is not in anymore, but I'm using this pure, it's called Bronze and Brightening, or Brighten. Oh, you can't even see that. Maybe like that. Okay, but I'm just using this, just the middle shade, with a Morphe brush. I don't know the number, it doesn't have it. It might have came like in a bundle deal or something. But I just lightly put on a little bit of highlight. Nothing crazy. I feel like the Luminoso already has a little bit of highlight. One tip when doing like blush and highlight and stuff is if you have like textured skin, it would be a good idea to skip those areas or just not do highlight at all, because it will bring out the texture. Like I have like some moles here. If I put the highlight on there, they like really stand out. Also, like if I have acne in this area, I'll just not stick to the highlight or not put so much, just because it will bring that out. And for my lips, you guys, so I use quite a few different shades for my lips. I'm going to be lining them. I'm gonna show you guys the one that I love, which is the MAC in the shade. This is in the shade Strip Down, but a good dupe for that one, it's pretty close, is the LA Girl, the shade Natural, which is 538, which is this one here. So I'm gonna be using the MAC. A good dupe, like I said, is the LA Girl one. And then to fill in the middle of my lips, I'm going to be using this shade by NYX. This is in the shade 858, which is nude pink. And then to do like the outer part here, and then on the bottom and a little bit on top, I'm gonna be using the shade 823 Earth Tone. I do like to overline my lips a little bit, not too much. And I feel like I can't talk when I'm doing this. So to fill them in, I'm using, like I said, that pink shade. I'll be using like a lippy in a second though. Okay, so I'm taking the darkest shade to go under here, out here a little bit. It really helps to define the lips. And then I take my favorite shade from NYX, which is the Abu Dhabi, I think. Abu Dhabi, I know it's like a place, right? I don't know how to say it. And then I just fill it all in like this. This is like a buttercream, so it feels really, really soft on your lips. I love this one, you guys. I did not see this on TikTok. And then I'm just taking the MAC shade again and just going over the little bit on the outer parts here. Okay, so far that's how it looks. To add some last minute details, I just put mascara on my bottom lashes. Make sure to do the crazy face again, because is it really a mascara application without the crazy face?
Bruh.
One more thing that I love to do is put eyebrow gel on my eyebrow. So this is the Wow Brow by e.l.f. The shade is Neutral Brown. So then I just comb through them like this, just a little bit, like so. Alright guys, so this is the final look. Let me zoom you guys in a little bit. I feel like it's super, super natural, really easy to do, honestly. So if you guys recreate it, definitely tag me on Instagram or wherever you guys post it, and I will definitely share it as well. All of my social medias are always listed down below, you guys. If you don't already follow me on Instagram, please do so. If you don't already follow me on TikTok, please do so. This took me less than 30 minutes for sure, but also because I was like explaining some of the stuff. And also, if you guys want to see me try beauty items in a future video, then let me know down in the comments. Alright guys, so that is it for today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed this little get ready with me, or like kind of like a little tutorial of what I've been doing lately. I hope that you guys also enjoyed those little TikTok clips that I added. If you guys are new to my channel, do not forget to subscribe down below. Also, if you guys have not already entered the giveaway that I talked about in my previous video, then feel free to check that out. It is a giveaway hosted through my Instagram, so you must be following myself and California Sugar Company on both of our Instagrams. If you guys want to see more makeup videos in the future, definitely let me know as well. Give this video a big thumbs up so I know you guys enjoyed the video. That's it for today, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!